And two men are facing murder charges tonight as an arrest affidavit reveals new details into what investigators believe may have happened to 21-year-old Benjamin Resendez of Corpus Christi. He was last seen in early July. The two suspects, Alfredo Uribe Jr. and Oscar Uribe, are suspected of being involved with the disappearance. The affidavit saying that when Resendez was last seen alive, he was with them. And investigators believe Resendez was murdered in Nueces County in the early morning hours of July 5th, that his body was dismembered and burned in an effort to hide the remains.